Today I want to show you 3 different knots that you can use in order to tie up a swing. So the first knot is actually called the swing hitch. Now this is the knot that you'll tie up to a branch or a pipe or whatever you have to tie to as your anchor point. So this can be used alone, say if you're going to tie up a tire swing or something like that. So the benefit to this particular knot is that the standing end of the rope, when it's moving back and forth, the way this knot is configured, it doesn't rotate around the object that you're tied to so that it doesn't chafe the rope. So let me take this one apart and I'll show you how this one is done. This one's actually pretty simple. It's really just a clove hitch with an extra end to it, or an extra turn to it. So to tie this, we'll tie this clove hitch kind of reverse of what I would normally tie. Instead of going over, we'll start by going under. Cross over to the left. We'll go around the object again, and then we'll cross over in an X pattern like this. Then we want to go around our object again, and we're going to dive back down through. Now, if we were to tighten this up, if I were to pull this like this, you could see there's the clove hitch. So now what we want is our standing end to pull through the middle of those two, and we're going to come back around. Let me get this set. We're going to go around our standing end. Then we're going to lift up on the X here, and we're going to tuck the end of that rope right through there, and then we're just going to tighten the whole thing up. And that becomes your swing hitch. Now, again, this is great because when the swing is moving back and forth, it doesn't chafe on the rope, and it'll last a lot longer. Now, if your swing is going to have a flat surface like a 2x6 or 2x8, this is the next knot that you'll use. This one is called the Scaffold hitch knot. So the way this starts out, and I just have a piece of scrap 2x8 for this demonstration, we're going to start off by going around our plank, and we're going to make 3 wraps. 1, 2, and 3. And I need to get it just a little bit longer so that when we finish this out, we have enough tail end in order to finish this knot off. So now what we want to do is we want to take the first lay here. We're going to roll it over until it's in the middle. And then we'll take the end one over here, the first position, and now we'll go over the end of our plank. We'll wrap it underneath, and then we'll scoot it back. And now when we pull this together, now we have 2 wraps to go around here, and if we flip the board over, it creates an X pattern on one of those lines. Now to finish this off, all we have to do is tie in our 3rd knot, which is the bow line. So to do that, we're going to take our standing end, we're going to turn a loop in it. Think of that like you turn the ignition on your car. And then we'll take a working end of our rope, we'll go up through there first, pull that through, we'll go around the standing end, and then we'll go right back down the same loop that we came out of. And we want to just maneuver this around until we get that position so that it is equal. And you can finish that off with the bow line. And this is easily adjustable, so if you get it a little bit too long one way or the other, you can adjust the bow line so that you can get it more accurately in the center. And then when you tighten it up, that is the next 2 knots that will form your swing.